Let's fix that. So I fixed that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay. Alright, Shalom Akim. First, it's good. First off, we're going to start by saying all praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Dash. That was honest apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations that I can push in this word, stating honesty throughout the four corners of the world, and also to the rest of the hopeful elect, constantly enduring man, woman, child. I want to say shalom, okay, and keep the faith. We're almost out of here. We're from GMS, New York, and through the Spirit, we're gonna go into this lesson and Lord willing, it's edifying. Okay, so you got it.
Want it?
Kind
of. Isaiah 55 verse 11. So shall my word go forth of my mouth, and not return unto me void.
Yeah, that's the Most High, man. The world, everything calls the Most High God, right? It's the title. The real name, when you go into the name is Yahweh. Okay? He is or he exists, or he exists in one. Okay? The Most High, Yahweh. Read it again. Oh, sure.
Isaiah 55 verse 11. So shall my word be that go forth out of my mouth.
And how is the word going forth out of the Lord's mouth? Through his prophets. The men out there on the highways and byways, starting our apostles, our bishops, and our elders on down. All right, to the brothers preaching the word. If you hear the word and you understood it and you go out there and you start prophesying, that's the Spirit. That's the Spirit speaking through you to bring out these prophecies, to bring warning to that region wherever you are. Okay? Right? Precept?
Quick precept.
Yep.
It's Amos chapter 3, verse 7. It says, surely the Lord power will not do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
The Lord revealed his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. Okay? The Most High himself don't have to do nothing, man. Okay? He has servants for that. And we're here to serve, first and foremost, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. And we're also serving the elect by bringing out this word. Okay? And what's the word, man? The time we're in, which is a time of destruction. If you could get that, I think it's Ezekiel speaks about Lamentations. Yeah. We in a time of distress. Scriptures also speak about a time of war, a time of peace. Scriptures like that. But yeah, man, these are given to the servants of the Lord. Lord will, we are part of that number of the elect. But Lord will, so we're gonna do the works to make our call and election sure, the scriptures say.
And this was it. This is Ezekiel chapter 2. No, that's not it.
Okay. That's fine. But we're going to bring out the word, man. Okay? And the word speaks about destruction. And that destruction is coming by way of the Third World War, which is going to end by way of what? Nuclear missiles. The scriptures speak about famines. The scriptures speak about
Ezekiel
pestilence.
55, Ezekiel 2 verse 10.
You said 2 and what?
10.
10, okay, I was on 9, but I don't mind see it.
Okay.
All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 10, And it says, and he spread it before me, and it was written within and without, and there was written therein lamentations and mourning and woe.
Right, lamentations, mourning, and woe. Where's the peace? Where's the love? You go down to them churches, them so-called churches, which them churches ain't nothing but modern day groves. All right, where they worship deities and idols and whatnot, man. But where's the peace and where's the love? Read it one more time, Michelle.
Yeah, this is Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 9. And it says, and he spread it before me, and it was written within and without, and there was written therein lamentations and mourning and woe.
And that's the truth of the matter. When you go into the scriptures, you go into the prophecies, you go into the day of the Lord, and it speaks about lamentations and mournings and woes. And why is that? Because you have 2/3 of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are true Israelites. The 2/3 of you, the wicked ones of you, don't want to follow the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. So the Most High is going to come back and bring judgment onto you, man. Okay? Whereas that judgment is good, mostly is going to end with death. All right? If it's not by the nuclear missiles, it's going to be by pestilence or famines or the sword. Okay? So it's going to be, and you see the nations, especially Esau, they have to pay for the atrocities they've done to the nation of Israel. The apple of the Lord's eye. Right.
Got another precept.
Come on.
This is Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. And it says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Right, so the prophets of old now, you know, the ancient prophets, right, they prophesied of wars and evils and pestilence. So the prophets are coming in the same stead, you know, that same energy, that is saying the word, keep that same energy. Okay, the prophets are coming in that same energy, man. Read it one more time.
Yep. This is Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms.
Great kingdoms, man. Is not America a great kingdom? America is a great kingdom. Okay? It has the military advantage. Okay? It has the democracy. It has the embassy set up. Okay? So America has the advantage worldwide, man. And it could command a country to move according to what they dictate. You know? But now America is under downfall. But yeah, America is that great kingdom. Just like Babylon was a great kingdom. The Medo-Persians was a great kingdom. All right, the Greeks, the Romans. So was America. You know, and those kingdoms fell, and so will America. Mm-hmm. What I say, you want to say?
Yeah, man. So we know, America is that great kingdom, man. All right, we see the influence of America, all right, throughout the whole world. It's really the dominant culture, all right? All these other countries, they have to speak English, okay? So yeah, man, America is a great kingdom, man. That ultimately we live in a time where this place is gonna fall. It's a great kingdom, all right, but it's on its last legs, man. All right?
Their customs, you gotta speak their language. Gotta dress like them,
Right.
Talk like them. The dollar is the what do you call that?
Dominant money?
Yeah.
Is the dominant money. Okay, I can't think of the term exactly. No, brothers know what it is though, man. America is that kingdom in power.
Yeah.
Right.
It says, and against great kingdoms of war and of evil, and of pestilence.
You speak on it.
Yeah, that's right, man. So, and that's what we doing, man. We speaking against this great kingdom, this great and wickedness of war, and we see what's going on. All right, them war drums is being beaten throughout the earth. All right, countries are picking sides. It's NATO or it's the BRICS. All right, you know, we see what's going on in Ukraine. All right, brother, we just it was an article. They say Ukraine by the end of the year will be defeated, which they're already done for. Right? So guess what, man? This is what we prophesy, man. You're not gonna hear these things, you know, in the churches of a time of prosperity and mirth. No, man. The prophets, when they're on the scene, all right, usually it's to what? Prophesy the downfall of a kingdom, man. Right? It says of war and of evil and of pestilence, and these things have been coming to pass. All right, but guess what, man? In these days coming up, man, it's gonna ramp up, man. Great evils is what the Lord is bringing to this place, man. All right, the scriptures say what, man? Have there been evil and the Lord have not done it? All right, so the Lord is bringing great evils, bad times, all right, throughout the whole earth. All right, with America being the epicenter of it. All right, because this is the headquarters of they run the world, man. They run the world. So guess what, man? You gotta face that punishment, man. You know?
Right. It's called the reserve currency,
Right.
which is the dollar.
Yep. It says, the prophet which prophesy of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord had truly sent him. And that's how we're going to know, all right, who the true prophets are, man. If you prophesying of peace, all right, well, you know, we're going to find out. All right, we're going to find out. And guess what? A lot of people is going to be found to be false prophets, man. All right, no, Jacob's trouble is gay, and we're just going to be having a good time, and we're going to be riding the kingdom and all of these things. Hey, man, we're going to find out, you know, in these upcoming days. You know?
Mm-hmm. Y'all know that.
Yeah, that was it.
Isaiah 28 verse 10, for precept must be upon precept, precepts upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, man. Here a little, here a little.
Yeah, that's right. And that's how this word is broken down. So the scriptures could be like a puzzle. You know, it's not a book to read front to back and say you understood it. Because if you read like that, you would think that you just read one of the illest comic books alive. You know? Or you wouldn't get the full understanding. Right? But precept upon precept means you might have to go into the New Testament to break down the Old Testament and vice versa. You know, which that understanding was given to the Lord's men. You know, the Lord, in other words, the Lord had to put that spirit on you, the spirit of understanding, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to get the full understanding of these precepts when you bring out the word. You know, like we doing now, like the brothers always do. You know, like we learned from our apostles and our bishops and our elders. Because why? The spirit is working with those men. You know, scriptures say what to give fear your teachers and give double honors. That's right. You know, who are our teachers in this faith? Our apostles and our bishops and elders, man. You know, and then we're doing the same thing, and Lord, we become up and coming. You know, but the main goal is to get out of this place.
Yep.
For stumbling lips and another tongue will don't speak to the people.
Yeah, another tongue. We're not speaking in Hebrew. Okay, we done got shunned out that land for breaking the Lord's statutes and commandments. The Lord brought us out of Israel, right? And we've been pushed abroad through these heathens. Now we speak all sorts of different languages. We speak English. Speak Creole, we speak Spanish, all right? But these are the people that have been in power above us. And what do they all have in common? They're mostly Edomites. You know? And then also these heathens too, we speak all sorts of languages, man. Don't be surprised if you got Israelites in China speaking Chinese. You know, but guess what? That name is still gonna get out there. Okay? Yahweh Yahweh Shai is still gonna get out there to them. Because that's how the spirit is moving. That's one.
That's it.
I got some, so she brought that out. This is Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even for sore destruction. You got it.
Yeah, that's right, man. So it says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. And that's what it is, man. We're spiritually departed from this place, man. All right? Because guess what? You can't fly anywhere to escape the judgment of the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, the scriptures say what, man? The eyes of the Lord is upon the sinful kingdom. So the Lord, he sees everything, man. All right? But guess what? Spiritually, we're not here. All right? We're not here, you know? It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. And this is what it is, man. We're here in captivity. We're not here to have a quote-unquote great future here in America. All right, that American dream and all of that. No, man, the children of Israel, which is you so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, we're here to face punishment. All right, we're here serving our sentence, man. All right, and guess what, man? We have. I was gonna get that next week. We have no continuing city, right? Okay, so it says, "Arise and depart, for this is not your rest." I'll read the whole thing.
Yeah.
It says, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sure destruction. That's what it is, man. The ways of this place, the ways of America, it goes against, all right, every law, statute, and commandment in the scripture, all right? A lot of our people have drinking that juice, they have drinking the wine of America, and guess what, man? If you think, all right, there's some type of future of following this path, man, you're sorely mistaken, all right? And this is why a lot of our people, they're gonna die, all right? Because this place is filled with wickedness, man, all right? You know, being the alphabet community is in abundance, all right? You got trannies, all right? Transgenders, you know, the family, everything is out of order, everything is out of whack, everything is out of sorts.
Yeah, being lied to.
Right.
If I may say, they got those images up, it's telling you how Yahweh Shai, which they call it Jesus Christ, which is lies, more lies, right? And it tells you there's a so-called white man with blonde ears and blue eyes. They got you worshiping these damn devils, man.
Right.
You look at you see these devils, you see the Lord. So now you worshiping them, you want to be like them, right? And they leading you astray. They leading you down a dark, twisted path.
Yeah.
Look at Diddy. You know, he fell just like the rest of them, the whole industry, right? Because they want to be like Esau. They want to live lavish. They want to have the wealth, the money, but it comes with a cost. And they're ready to pay that cost because why? They believe in every word that the so-called white man spits out, man. Every lie.
Right. And just to add to that, hey, listen, man. That lets you know the brother's correct. This thing is a whole lie, man. You see niggas go up on TV. Oh yeah, black excellence and you know, I got $1 billion and all of these things. Guess what, man? None of these things matter, man. Because guess what? This is not our rest. We're not in charge. And these riches that you got can easily be taken, man.
Yeah.
All right? The niggas can jam you up. Jam you up just like that. Oh, you doing too much. All right. Boom, a case on you. You know, Kanye West, he said maybe last year, he said he's worth $1 billion. The next day, he couldn't even open his Apple account, man, his Apple Pay. All right? You know, so this is not our place, and you know, envying the wicked or trying to be like them, man, is going to just lead to your destruction.
That's right. So
I got it. Yeah, I got it in Hebrews. This is Hebrews chapter 13, verse 14. It says, "For here have we no continuing city, but we seek one to come."
Got it.
Yeah, that's right, man. So here we have no continuing city. All right, we are here. We maintain. We fulfill our responsibilities, you know, because we have to live and all of that. But guess what, man? We don't have no delusions of grandeur about making it big in this society, man. This society is done anyway, man. Stick a fork in it, it's done. All right. You know, you can see the scriptures speak about what the wicked bearing rule. All right. And guess what? The people are mourning. All right. The cost of living is out of control. All right. Hey, did you see that? They in New York City, they trying to push the speed limit down to 20 miles an hour. Like, you know, so it's just pressure on every side, man. Pressure on every side. And this place,
from above, pressure from below.
yeah, that's right. Pressure from above, pressure from below.
See, you could easily drive 40 miles an hour. You know, you put us in the you put New Yorkers in a 40-mile lane. They doing 60 easily. You know, and that's more tickets. And it's all a scheme, man. It's all a scheme. It's all a way for you to pay more tickets and give the government your money so they can fund the wars and whatnot, man.
Right.
They can feed their own bellies.
So it says, but we seek one to come, and that's what we seek, man. We seeking the kingdom, man. All right, that's why we pray to the Lord to hasten the day, get the hell up out of here. All right, because there's no future. The future of America is nuclear. I'm gonna say that. You know. That was it.
Piece of freehold. Proverbs 3 verse 12, chapter 3 verse 33. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
Yeah, and not the oppressor. Who's the oppressor? The number one oppressor is Esau, aka the so-called white man. You know, he oppressed us, man. You know, last time first fired, telling us that not even telling us, but really, you know, Jake really believed that they come from monkeys. You know, the ancestors are monkeys. You know, so Jake have no heritage, stole our heritage, and you know, also it's like a hope, stole our hope. I should say stole Jake hope because the Lord woke up the elect. You know, but the majority of Jake, they under a spell because Esau put that spirit on them, man. You think you got people in the ghettos and the hoods and the slums shooting one another and murdering one another and stealing from one another just because they want to? If Jake really came out of that mind state, the so-called ghettos and slums could really be a prosperous place where Jake could do business amongst themselves and build themselves up. You know, but we in a low state of mind because of our oppressors, the so-called white man and these other nations. Yeah.
Envy thou not the oppressors, and choose none of his ways.
Yeah, choose none of his ways. You know, because Esau is perverse. You know, he doesn't follow any laws, statutes, commandments. He eats pork, shrimp, lobster. He commits adultery. He's a homosexual. He's a freak. You know, and Jake will see that, and they want to do the same thing. You know, Esau will tell you a pork ribs is a delicacy. They tell you a king crab is a delicacy. You get crab, lobsters. You get to crack the shell and you can suck the flesh out. But that's an abomination, man. You know, you ain't supposed to eat those things. They're unclean meat. You know, they have their own purpose. Right?
That was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a precept.
Okay.
This is Matthew chapter 16, verse 24. And it says, "Then said Yahushua unto his disciples, If any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me.
You got it.
Yeah, that's what it is. And when you come to serve the Lord, that's what you have to do, man. You have to deny yourself, man. Because guess what? All these, you know, you see a nigga on TV, P. Diddy, Jay-Z, 50 Cent. You might think that's the life, man, but in reality, them things are empty, man. In reality, these things really mean nothing, man. All right? Solomon said that. All right? All these things are vanity and vexation of spirit. All right? So guess what? You got to put off the ways of the world, all right? And you got to deal with what you got to deal with. Deal with your cross, man. All right? Because it's not going to be easy. It's not supposed to be easy. But you got to deal with your cross, all right? And not take the easy way out, right? Doing the things that the oppressor does, man. The so-called white man does, right? It says what? For whosoever shall save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. So guess what, man? Hey, we gave up our lives, all right, for this truth, man. And you know, ultimately, all right, we, Lord willing, we will be elect, we gonna get that reward, man. All right, the reward for doing wickedness in this society. Guess what, man? It might seem like, you know, you up, but ultimately, you know, as we read earlier, great evils is gonna come to this place, man. And those that participated in these evil things, these wicked things, you gonna get your reward. All right.
Yeah. And we see the evils coming. We see the wars.
Right.
All right. Just earlier today, you had Israel shooting missiles to Iran in retaliation, because Iran sent over 100 drones and missiles to Israel. Okay, which Iran notified Israel and NATO, EU, whatever, or what they was doing, so they're able to defend it, you know. But that was just a little test run, just to see what the other opposition might have. It's like you boxing. The first 2 matches, you might feel the person out. So these nations are just feeling each other out. You know, it's not really that drastic yet, but things are gonna intensify real fast. I've got a quick precept to bring that out. You got something?
Yeah.
All right, you got it.
Proverbs 29 verse 2. The righteous in authority, the people rejoice. When the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
When the righteous are in authority, people rejoice. You know? Who are the righteous? The Israelites. Okay? Israel is the righteous. Now today we're going to start with the elect. In the kingdom, we all going to be righteous. Okay? Now when King Solomon was in authority, which King Solomon was a God-fearing man, he feared the Most High Yahweh and the Son of Yahweh. You know, that's a little, you know, I'm not going to go deep on that one. Brothers know what it is, what I'm trying to say through the Spirit. You know, Israel had 40 years of peace. You know, now Esau can never do that. Esau ain't gonna give you 40 years of peace. Matter of fact, since America's in rulership, they've been at war. This place was built upon war. All right, look what they did to the North American Indians. You know, and then they called this land America. All right, well, this land was built on bloodshed, rape, rob, and murder. You know, that's Esau's MO. You got it.
When the people in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Yeah,
people in the mourning state. All right, they're mourning their losses, going to war. You're gonna have even all these nations. America per se might not be in mourning because they ain't really losing nothing, but they have people going to war that might be what do they call them things, POWs, or they might die at war. They might come back with the American flag or whatever, come to your door and tell you, listen, your husband died or your son died. But you got people over these different nations, they're taking losses, like Ukraine, taking losses. All right, Europe, Russia, taking losses. All right, but pretty soon America's gonna join that same position, you know. But even now, if we talk about losses, we could talk about financially. You know, the interest rate and everything is rising. So if you own, not own, but if you're paying, what you call that? If you making payments on houses, mortgage, the water, paying rent. If you you got car payments to make, you gotta pay that car note. Whatever the case may be, those credit cards, the interest rate on everything is rising. You know, you go to buy food, and food, the price of food is like 20% up from the pandemic. And the pandemic, price of food was already up. You know, so they say 20, they gotta put 20 on top of what it was before. You know, so the price of food is increasing. All right, so you got people complaining about living in New York and complaining about living in other countries. They gotta move to Texas, and they gotta move wherever the hell they gotta move to just to be able to hold themselves over. You know, but things are gonna get even more drastic because there's gonna be more prices, and then there's gonna be a family coming to this place, man. So things are gonna get worse and worse, and we're just watching the build up. You know, praising Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, that at least we could say that we're doing the works.
Right.
So the Lord may have mercy on us. Now 2/3, you ain't doing the works, man. You niggas ain't doing the works. So when judgment comes, we can't really feel bad because we knew this was gonna happen. What we gotta do, what we're going to do through the spirit, wisdom, knowledge, shall be stability at times, we're gonna brace ourselves for the impact. We're gonna see a lot of people dying in these streets, man.
That's right.
You know? And the spirit gotta be on us to brace ourselves, you know, first of all. It's like you got them a lot right in my mouth.
That's it. Read it again.
Yeah, you're already gonna finish it off.
Alright, man. Proverbs 29, verse 2. In the righteous and authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
There are people mourning. If you look at this Esau, if you don't know, you about to find out.
Right.
Yeah, you got it, bro.
This is Habakkuk chapter 12, verse 2, because you mentioned that in you're just
So you
speaking.
put a little fluff like you never know.
Okay. This is Habakkuk chapter 12, verse 2. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 12. It says, woe to them that buildeth a town with blood, and establisheth a city by iniquity.
Yeah, that's right, man. Woe to you that build a town with blood, and establish a city of iniquity, breaking the laws, sin upon sin. Now that's Esau, man. In the movies, in the movies, to make it so the bad guy gets away. But even in the movies, they'll tell you the truth, because in the end, the bad guy always get caught. So Esau is no exception. Okay? P. Diddy ain't no exception.
Right.
He been a bad guy for years, man. You know, now they bringing out the spin on him. And that's a light issue.
I mean, call himself. He's a bad boy. That's the name of his record label, right?
He's a bad boy, yeah. You know, so that's a light issue, man. He's a little freak. He gotta be destroyed by way of nuclear missiles. You know, he gotta be put to death before he come into the kingdom, man. He ain't gonna make it. And the same thing with Esau, right? Because Diddy ain't got shit on Esau now. All right, because you think Diddy a freak? He learned from the best.
Right.
All right, his daddy Esau, his father the devil. Okay, we can bring it out.
This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 45. 50, verse 45. It says, therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord, that he had taken against Babylon and his purposes, and he had proposed against the land of the Chaldeans.
So Babylon, the land Chaldeans, who is modern day Babylon today? Esau, Edom, okay, which is America, right? Now you back that up with I think Psalm 137. It speaks about they burnt the land. Now you can read what you got there. You can read what you got.
Alright, so it says, therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord.
Psalm 137 verse 1.
Verse 1.
By the river of Babel.
Go with the last verse.
Okay, verse 7.
What you say? Yeah, daughter of Babylon. Go to verse 7, yeah.
Okay.
Read that real quick, yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right. Psalm 137 verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation, you know.
Yeah, so Edom was always in the midst. Every time Jerusalem had had adversities, all right, Edom was always in the mix, trying to race it, meaning what? Burn down Jerusalem. So Esau always had that mind state, man. Ever since then, going back to Genesis. All right, when he said, what did Esau say? When after born of my father, he wants to kill his brother Jacob, which Esau is the progenitor of the so-called white race today, and Jacob is the progenitor of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So that spirit never changed. That always been the spirit. Read it.
Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom, said in the day of Jerusalem, raise it for the foundation thereof, O daughter of Babylon.
O daughter of Babylon. All right, so Edom and the daughter of Babylon. So Edom is that spiritual Babylon today, which that spiritual Babylon today is America.
Who are to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast servest.
Yeah, happy shall he be had rewarded thee. What was our reward for Esau? Putting us in captivity, putting us in slavery, putting us in chains, all right, shipping us off to different countries for trade, keeping us in a position of servitude, right? The list goes on.
Happy shall he be that dasheth their little ones against the stones.
Right, and that got nothing on really what Esau did to us. He done fed our babies to alligators. You know, so you read that, you go to a church and read that, they gonna start crying in there. You know, they gonna not crying with remorse, they'll be crying with hatred. They're gonna hate you so bad they gonna start crying. All right, if you fight a motherfucker, the nigga start crying. You know it's a life or death situation.
Right.
Okay? So you read that in the church, they're gonna start crying with hatred, you know? So yeah, that was it. So that Babylon's going into Esau Edom, which today mainly is America.
Alright. So back in Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 45, we'll start from the top again. It says, therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord, that he had taken against Babylon, and his purposes, that he had purpose against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out.
Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. You know, the least of the flock is talking about the Amalekites over there in our land, Israel. Okay? And why is the least of the flock? You get the principle on that, the basis of men. Okay? But then the least of the flock, because why, man? Because every law, statute, commandment, they break it. Even Russia is bringing out the true description of Yahushua. Even Russia is saying ain't no homosexuals in Russia, and guess what? Them niggas is Edomites. Okay, there's some Edomites, man. But America is as wicked as it is. Why? Because America follows Israel. You know? And in Israel, it's everything goes. Okay? Everything goes in Israel. Pedophilia, you know, the list goes on. All right, I'm not gonna get into that right now because I don't want to strike on the channel. But the list goes on. Okay. You got that?
Yeah. This is Daniel's chapter 4, verse 17, it says, "This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, that giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up the basis of men."
So the Lord rules in the kingdom of men. So if your rulership is because Yahweh Yahushua put you in rulership. Alright? And it said what? Set up over it the basis of men. Esau's in rulership. This is as low as it gets. This is the base man. Alright, he is the lowest. Okay? That was the point. You know? But yeah, the least of the flock shall draw them out, man. And now we see it going on today, because now, why? Because Israel is starting wars with Hamas, which they're committing pretty much genocides. Okay? And these nations are waking up to the wickedness, man. These nations are starting to band together to fight against Israel. You got Yemen came into this thing. Palestine, you know, other Ishmael,
Arab nation.
yeah, throughout Arab nations, man, came into this thing. Okay, and now you got Iran. Now Iran came into it. Okay, now with Iran, Israel know they gotta chill out, because Iran is backed up by Russia. You know, and Russia has those nuclear missiles. Now Russia ain't calling no bluffs. All right, Russia went to war with Ukraine, and they still scared of Russia. All right, because they know Russia really got those missiles, man. That's what Russia brings, really. You know, the nuclear capability. Okay. You know, but Israel made they move, and that was prophetic, man. That was totally prophetic. That's it.
Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 7. It says, "I have seen servants upon horses, and princes walking as servants upon the earth."
Yeah, because those guys over there in Israel, they ain't the real Israelites. All right, they lying, but they living it up though. Right? They getting all kinds of money, all kinds of what do they need from America? You know, so they living it up, but they ain't the real Israelites. They live in prosperity, but they ain't the real Israelites. The real prosperity is gonna come when Yahushua comes. When Yahushua comes to deliver the nation of Israel, then it's gonna be real prosperity. But these Israelites, they faking until those. I'm not saying Israelites. I'm saying Israelis. They faking until they make it. All right.
They ain't gonna make it.
And they ain't gonna make it. They come.
Yeah. I'm ready again. It says, "I have seen servants upon horses, and princes walking as servants upon the earth." Yeah, that's right, man. So everything is out of whack right now. All right, the basis of man, he's on the power seat. All right, while the true rulers, all right, we at the bottom. But guess what? We're in a time where that transition is going to be made. All right, and we're going to regain our rightful place. All right, as a top nation upon the earth, man. All right, when our Lord Yahushua, all right, makes his return. All right, and that's what we're looking forward to, man. All right, that's why I'm saying, hey, we have no continuing city. All right, but we seek one to come. All right, and the city to come is the kingdom, man. All right, where we're gonna rule. This is the final transition of power between nations, man. After that, we're gonna be ruling forever, man. All right. So this is just like a small time frame for us to be suffering. And guess what? As it's saying, was that Lamentations? All right. 4:21. Yeah. If we can get that, you know, our time, okay, being at the bottom, all right, being in this goddamn hellhole is about to be over.
Lamentation 4, verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O Lord of Edom.
Yeah, that's right, man. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. Hey, guess what, man? You better rejoice, man. The Lord gave the basis of man, because the scripture says, man, he set up who he will. He gave you a chance to rule. All right? He gave you a chance to rule. So, hey, rejoice and be glad, man. You know, you had a little run. And, you know, that's good for you, man. Go ahead.
That dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee.
Yeah, that's right, man. That cup of captivity, that cup of slavery, right? That cup of being, you know, in derision. Yeah, that's gonna come onto you, man. All right. You know, it's about, you know, you had to say, my mother used to say this. You know, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. All right. So we went through that. Guess what? You gotta go through that. And hey, man, this ain't no time to be bitching. All right. You know, Vladimir Putin, he he showed the relics of the black,
So-called.
right, the so-called black Lord or prophets and all of that, and you know, you got these people over there burning Bibles and all of that. Hey, man, that's what you get, man, for covering the faces of the judges, man. Eventually, the truth gonna come out, right?
It says, thou shalt be drunken and shall make thee naked.
Yeah, that's right, man. You're being exposed. That's what it is, man. You're being exposed right now. Okay? Nobody, hey, you got Edomites or so-called white people, all right, on the internet. They battle with themselves trying to, you know, accept the truth. You know?
Yeah.
So
Thy punishment shall, it says, the punishment of thy iniquity shall be accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
yeah, that's right, man. So guess what, man? The more you guys fall out of power, we going into power, man. All right? Our sentence here is almost done, man. This is why we don't think about having a long lasting 401k. All that shit is bullshit. All right, you a 401k. Guess what? They could take that at any time. You know what I'm saying? I seen a dude, was a trucker or something. His 401k, he worked for the company 20, 25 years. He ain't got nothing to show for it.
That's that with the Ponzi scheme.
Right, exactly. You know? Yeah. And that's how I describe America. A big ass Ponzi scheme. So our punishment is almost accomplished. All right? That's it.
Appreciate it. Psalm 50. Slack
He will no more carry thee into captivity.
Yeah,
He will visit thee no more of daughter of Edom.
Yeah, that's right, man. So guess what, man? You're not gonna take us. We're not gonna be in captivity much longer, man. All right. The more you push your little new world order agenda, is the closer we are. All right, to getting up out of here, man. All right, and the world is gonna be under righteous rulership. All right, when our Lord Yahweh Shai, you know, makes his return. You know.
Cool. That's it.
This is Psalm 50 and 16. But unto the wicked, the Most High safe. What hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldst take my covenant in thy mouth? I heard again for you, got it. Psalm 50, 16. But unto the wicked, the Most High safe. What hast thou to do to declare my statutes?
Nothing. All right. That's what these Edomites have done to declare the Lord's statute. Nothing. All right. To the contrary, they do everything opposite according to the scripture. All right. According to the scriptures, the things that's good, they push it as evil. All right. According to Isaiah 5 verse 20. All right. Everything is all out of whack, out of order. All right. You can be anything you want, but once you speak in righteousness, now it's hate speech. You know, all these other things. You know, you pushing the righteousness, you pushing the scriptures, you pushing the truth. Guess what? Now you burning Bibles. Now you trying to outlaw the word. You know, all these things going on outside. Pedophiles and transgenders and GMO foods and all these type of things. They shoving it down your throat, man. But you speak a lick of righteousness, they want to crucify you for it, man. But you know. Hey man, they crucified the Lord for that, you know what I mean? So that's how it goes, you know? Yep.
It says, but unto the wicked ones I say, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shalt take my covenant in thy mouth?
Yeah, that's right, man. Or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, and they have done nothing, man. All right, they push God bless America, and America's a so-called God-fearing country, when in all reality, all right, in all reality, America push the most wickedness, man. All right, it's getting to the point like some people that participate in the wickedness, they're like, yo, this is too much, man. You know what I mean? You might see, I've seen it. You see a mole on the gram or something. And this dude is like, yeah, bro, you should be teaching that to the kids in school and all that. You know what I'm saying? All right. So America is at this wicked place, man. All right, and it's gonna pay, all right, for their sins, man.
Psalm 58 verse 3. The wicked is astray from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Yeah, that's right. It says the wicked are estranged from the womb, and that's how, all right, these Edomites were created. All right, that's how the Lord set them up to be, the wicked, man. So if you think there's gonna be some type of kumbaya, holding hands, where all nations is all love and everything, no, man. The Lord created them to be wicked, man. It says what? They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies, and you can't trust that man. All right? Everything that comes out of his mouth is a lie. All right? And our people have continuously fell for these lies over and over and over again. All right? You see what happened when the C-19 was on and popping? Guess what, man? It's going to have a lot of repercussions for that in the very near future, man. All right, you see a lot of people, a lot of athletes, they dropping down, getting heart attacks and all these type of things, man. It's gonna have crazy repercussions for that in the very near future.
That's it.
All right, so I'm bringing this out. We could, end it coming close to the end verse. This is Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
Yeah, read that. It says,
Read that.
yeah, read it.
Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand.
Yeah, that's right, man. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. And what type of cup in it is that? Can you get Revelation? Yeah,
Cons.
17:4.
Gotcha. Revelation 17:4. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones.
Yeah, that woman, all right, represents Babylon, represents Esau, all right? That scarlet color, and that deck represents, that royalty, that rulership, Go ahead.
That wealth.
That wealth.
That purple was like, the precious color.
Yep.
It says, and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication.
Yeah, that's right, man. That's the golden cup. That's what Babylon has in their cup. All right, a bunch of abomination, filthiness, and fornication, man. All right, that's the basis of Esau's kingdom, man. Esau's he's a slumlord, man. All right, that's what he really is. This is his kingdom. It's a slumlord. It's fucking filthy. All right, a landlord. These fake ass so-called small hats. Be out here, we own a bunch of properties, but all of them is like in the slums and they making mad money. It's the same thing with America, man. This place is the goddamn slums. All right, built on wickedness, man, and filthiness. Go ahead.
That's why I was going to go back to Daniel when it says, you can put the basis of men.
Right.
So back in Jeremiah 51:7, it says, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunk of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
Yeah, that's right, man. That they philosophies that they push. All right. Guess what, man? It messes up it destroys a nation, man. All right, you go to You go to a nation, the first thing you put them down and you give women's so-called rights. You destroy the family. All right, and guess what, man? These countries they don't want your wine, man.
Take the father out of the house.
Right. They take the father out of the house. You take the father out of the house, everything fall apart. You know, and that's why the nations are mad. All right, because they didn't see the consequences, and now they're seeing the consequences. All right, they're seeing the consequences. They're seeing the ways of the West. All right, is destroying their lands. It's destroying their people. It's destroying their society, and they mad. They don't want that. You know, they had I forget which country in Africa was it. They try to basically bribe the prime minister, all right, to push that agenda and to push that LGBT.
Uganda.
Right, Uganda. And guess what? He rejected that shit. I don't want your money, man. I don't want your money. We see what comes with that. All right. So guess what, man? The nations are mad. All right. At one time, America was ruling with what, an iron fist, and it was understood. Now it's split. The nations, a lot of nations are not fucking with it, and ultimately, man, their allies is gonna shoot missiles on this godforsaken place, man.
Right.
You know?
Hey, since you said that. It's Obadiah 1:7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. You know? And I read it again, it says, all the men of thy confederacy. And real quick, let me just go into confederacy. But you know what it means. You know what it means, man. When the Hebrew, it says barayat. Okay? Barayat. Strong's H1285. It says covenant, league. Okay? Between pieces of flesh. Alright? It says a pact, a compact. Okay? But the main words you're sticking to is covenant, which is a contract, or a league. Okay? Because you nations are a league by way of NATO, by way of the EU, the European Unions. Right? So it says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. Meaning what? They bring you to war. Okay? Like how they say, yo, if you got problems in your neighborhood, if you got beef, they'll say, we coming to your front door. We coming to your, pardon me, we coming to your borders. All right? So these nations are coming to the borders the same way China is at the borders of Taiwan. All right? So these same countries, NATO, EU, okay, Iran took all kinds of help from America. America got them started with their nuclear technology. All right? America gave them all kinds of billions of dollars to fund the military. And now look what the hell they doing to America. So it's the same, it's gonna be the same effect when it comes down to these European unions. When they start seeing America is faltering or making bad decisions, these nations are gonna jump ship. They're gonna jump over the bricks. All right, and they're gonna make deals, backdoor deals to save themselves. And they what's gonna ultimately happen is they're gonna shoot those missiles on America. It says, the men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee, like he was bringing out earlier, going into NATO and the EU, and prevailed against thee. They have, it says, they that eat thy bread have laid a wound unto thee. There is none understanding in him. Right, because when all these things come to pass, Americans will be looking like, damn, what's that dude, like Julius Caesar, what he said to his son-in-law? He said, damn, you too, Brutus? You too? You gonna stab me too? All these nations that you fed and that you brought out of debt time and time again, they're gonna turn against you and they're gonna shoot those missiles on you, man. And that's how America, aka Babylon, the Persian daughter Babylon, Babylon the Great, All right, that's how America is going out of power, man, by the destruction by way of those nuclear missiles. Yeah, any precepts? Hey, with that, Lord, let's edifying. Once again, we want to say all praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kwakadash. The honor from Posse, Bishop and Elders, Great Millstone, and salutations to Akim, preaching this word, and also say the honor to the whole full elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
Oh.